Hello, very warm welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to explain about the pickup bullets attack that I have been doing in CWL Watts, CWL Rising. Today it is in October 2018. So this is the first time in a CWL war for me, and I'm really excited that US Adults has given me the opportunity to play in this war. And I've been doing the pickup bullets attack in most of the in all of the CWL wards. The army composition of this pickup bowler attack consists of 3 picker, 8 bowlers, and 5 bowlers in the CC, and 1 golem, 2 witches, and 4 healers for the AQ arc. So the basics of this attack is the golem and the witches are part 1, the AQ and the 4 healers is part 2, and the 3 P.E.K.K.A, 8 bowlers and the wall wrecker and the king is part 3. These are the 3 main forces that go into the base. They go in different directions, and the main function of the golem and the 2 witches is to funnel the base, and AQ and the 4 healers is to funnel the base from the other side. And the main troops, the P.E.K.K.A bowlers, wall wrecker, king, they go to the main base. They go to the center of the base and they try to take out the 2 inferno towers and the CC with the 2 poisons. One of the main problems for this attack is if the air CC is an electro dragon, then I have seen that 2 poisons are not able to kill the electro dragon, so you just watch out for that one. Other than the electro dragon, all other CC troops like the dragon, baby dragon, the houndloon, any other melee troops, they melee or range troops or not non-air troops, they all can be killed by this the main force middle by the force number 3. But the electro dragon, it does extra damage to the picker because they are all grouped together and they take some electric damage, and that's one CC that has to be killed outside, not inside the base. That may be killed by the AQ. If you can force the CC out with the hogs, then good for this attack, because this is a non-air attack, and only troop that does some air damage is queen and the 2 witches. So let's see some attacks that I have done in this war. So some people ask me what type of bases that I look for hitting. So I did some FCs with this attack. I do not want to burn my friends' bases, so I'll just explain which bases I want to hit and which bases I do not want to hit. I want to hit Dimple's base because he has 2 Inferno towers which are exposed, and the 2 Inferno towers can be easily pathed by the wrecker, and if the wrecker is put on this mortar or a little bit here, and wrecker can force the troops inside the base. Now I did the live attack with commentary on this one, so it was a 99% 2-star. I was doing a commentary and was checking how the video works out. Then I thought I should not burn the bases, so I missed a few spells. I was doing the commentary, so then I changed the video resolution and it's working properly for me now. I can share this video. So I'll just give you the troop drops for this attack and then close it off and show you some attacks that I've done in war. So first of all, I deploy the golem and the 2 witches. Now the golem goes in, and this is the part 1 of the attack. And the part 2 of the attack is the queen and the 4 healers. Part 2 is also deployed. Now they are doing a good amount of funneling. Now here comes the wrecker and the king. Now I want to funnel the bowlers inside the compartment where the king is. So I put one picker down. Another picker is doing some work on the top. So now the bowlers are free to enter the base. This is how we enter the base. Uh, we can see that a part of the attack has failed because the AQ has gone inside the base. I do not intended to put the path of the AQ into the base. I intended to path the AQ, which is so that it stays outside as I am pointing with my finger. So this attack becomes a 99%, but it's primarily because I missed the two spells. Now, okay. Now I go to some other attack, uh, in which I uh, CWL wards. Okay, return home. So let's check out the CWL attack. Okay, so as you can see, I got 3 stars. So I went blind into the base. So that's one disadvantage. I do not know where the double bombs are. So if I don't know where the double bombs are in the base, then the the problem is the bowlers might get hit by the double bombs. So what I intend to do is put the AQ down on as the AQ is just put it going down. Let it at least fall down. Now it's down. Now the AQ is down on this collector, and I intend to put the golem on this mortar here and make the funnel for the troops so that these buildings they can be taken out by the picker, and the wrecker goes in like this, like this, like this, like this, and to the town hall. You can see so many defenses are outside the base. This is the ideal base I would hit, and if I hit it blindfolded and I will miss the spells, just ensure that the bowlers are healed, and if I miss the raise spells and ensure that the heals are correct, this base would be 3 star, provided there is no electric dragon in the CC. That's one point. Leaving that one, just if I can take out this three, a little part of the base, these 4 mortar, these 4 cannons, archer tower, 2 inferno towers, to expose, then the AQ can just slide in and take out all these defenses and finish the base, because it's not getting challenged by anything. So the main function of my troops that go in the middle is to take out the middle of the base. Let's see how it turns out. There goes the golem and the 2 witches. There goes the king. I always put the king before the wrecker because that would ensure that it takes some damage from the archer tower or some other things. And the king has extra additional health, and this is what I am utilizing, the additional health that it can take because of its ability. One packer down from 2 sides, as you can see. They will funnel the troops right into the base. That mortar is down. Now I put the bowlers. I was worried that the bowlers will hit that mortar and go out of the base. Now when I see that the mortar is down, there is no other path for the bowlers to go than this. Either this, if this collector is down, then it can go to this electro tower. Now we see that there is a baby dragon and two Valks in the CC. So I split the poison spells. Even though I do not need a poison spell for this group of Valks, which are moved to the king, I only need a poison spell for this baby dragon. Maybe that's also not required. I think the queen can take care of it without a poison spell. So since I bought two poisons and I was blind on this base, so two poisons are always safe. If I knew this CC composition, maybe I would have gone for one poison. Here goes everything in. You see the heal spell is done. When I see the multi inferno, I had planned beforehand that I would heal just in front of the two infernos. And the main purpose of these troops is to get the two infernos. I put the raise spell. I think this was a mistake. I didn't need to put the raise spell over there because it's getting nothing. This raise spell has no value. The bowlers won't hit this air defense, this air sweeper, because they're outside the range. I think I made a mistake there. Leaving that, I should have raised it when it has come out. Leaving that, this attack is fine. Now the queen is going low on health, so I put the raise spell down on the queen. I'm not sure where the Teslas are, so I'm a bit skeptical about this. The Teslas farm out suddenly, then my queen walk fails. If the queen walk fails in this attack, then it is a failure because the troops will split and it will not be funneled correctly. Okay, the queen is back to max health now. So the other troops are making their way. I put two minions down near the queen to help her funnel. Okay, the troops have made it out of the base. Even if the wall wrecker had died inside the base, the Pickers have 540 damage, 470 damage. Sorry. So with the 470 damage, and that's damage is just per second, but it takes about 2 seconds. The Picker takes about 1.9 seconds actually, to be correct, to do damage. So it does about 890 damage with one hit. So most of the towers, like the archer tower you are seeing here, two archer towers, they will die. See, one P.E.K.K.A has damaged it, and it's almost down to zero health, zero hit points. So two shots of the P.E.K.K.A are enough to take out any building. So Barbarian King and one other P.E.K.K.A or two P.E.K.K.As, they team up very well. Two P.E.K.K.As, and Barbarian King and another P.E.K.K.A, this composition also teams very well. It's easy to take down any defenses with one hit. They don't even need rage spells. With the rage, maybe you need rage spells on this certain things like the, for example, if you are trying to raise the P.E.K.K.A, not the bowlers. I try to raise the bowlers and not the P.E.K.K.A. If we are raising the P.E.K.K.A, normally I do raise the P.E.K.K.A, but suppose they are taking down walls which have 5500 HP, so they can one shot walls. Two shots are required for walls with a rage. So it's quite fast. They take down walls very fast. This is the P.E.K.K.A is the highest damage dealer in the game. So here I use the Barbarian King ability a little beforehand. It's because I want the Barbarian King to travel fast. And to travel fast, why to travel fast? Because my bowlers are getting hit. See this P.E.K.K.A, the bowler move speed is about 12 and the P.E.K.K.A move speed is, it's quite fast. It's, I think it's 30, 26 or 30 something. So the bowler move speed is 16, so slightly faster than a giant. Giant is slower. So what happens here, the picker is going in front. It's the melee troop, and these are my range troops. Now the range troops are behind. They don't have much hit points. The melee troop is going in front. Now I want all the melee troops in front of these range troops. So I put the Barbarian King ability early, so that if it's not used on this X bow, it's able to go fast and do its job. That's the tanking for the bowlers. Now it's Barbarian King is up to his position, Queen behind, healers behind. This is the ideal position for any base. So this base was finished earlier, but if some more defenses were also there left behind, this composition with one picker, some bowlers behind, or one picker with queen behind, this composition, they can take out flanks. I mean, they can take out any number of defenses. Just they have to be either one healer healing the picker, that would do, you know, they can do it all day long. I mean, that composition with one picker and one healer behind, and two or three bowlers. If the bowlers are not there, if the queen, only the queen is there behind, then they can take down any number of defenses. And those picker, they get healed. So they act as tanks actually. So you can see this P.E.K.K.A has gone, when P.E.K.K.A might have gone down red when it came out of the base, but these healers have again boosted the P.E.K.K.A back up. So the P.E.K.K.A acts as like what do you call, a flywheel. Like a flywheel stores energy. So P.E.K.K.A also stores damage. It takes damage and it can be healed. That's why I use P.E.K.K.A. I don't use Valks. I don't use a golem. The golem is a very slow unit, and number two, the golem is does not do any damage by itself. And the golem pathing is goes from defenses. You had seen that this attack, P.E.K.K.A does good funneling, which the golem cannot do. So that's what the reasons P.E.K.K.A is the best troop for these ranges. Okay, so this base is down. Let's look at one more attack after this. So I use game screen recorder to record the videos. Okay. Check out more videos in my channel. Okay, just reduce the volume. Right. So, little bit about this base. This is not a single inferno base, a multi inferno base. This is a single inferno base. So I primarily I have to take down the two infernos. If the infernos are multi inferno, I could have left it down. If I don't get the two infernos, it would do, because the AQ arc will take the multi inferno down also. But if the infernos are multi infernos, then if single infernos, then the squad number 3 has to take down the two infernos, or AQ has to take down the infernos. So what I plan here is I can't walk on the top side where the Barbarian King is standing to 12 o'clock. I can't walk that side because there is an inferno standing there. I could walk the other side, where from the 6 o'clock to the town hall, I could walk that side, but there is a air defense which is restricting my walk. The queen will not get that air defense. It's more than 3 tiles behind. So, and the healers will die because of that air defense. And if there are some bombs near that, black bombs, healers will die even faster. So what I decide to do is put the queen into the base rather than that side, because all the air defenses are clumped to one side. If the queen goes into the base, she will face the healers will face no threat. So let's see how it turns out. I drop the queen. I do start the funnel first with one minion and one goblin, so that the queen does not go to that side. They do a good job on the funneling. Okay, queen actually goes that side. Uh, Slight failure in the timing of the queen work. Okay, so this was already a scouted base. It's known that the Tesla towers are there, so queen will face lots of heavy fire. So I am planning to use rage spells much before, not inside the base but outside the base, so that I get value for this rage spell. Okay, the CC was coming out easily in this case. So I use the two poisons to kill the CC. And the queen continues her work, and so you can see that I have already deployed the golem and the two wizards, two witches, and they're doing the funnel on that side. The barbarian king also walks to that side. That's not a problem. If some of the troops walk to convert it from the third to the second one, and they try to walk to the one side, they're doing a good job of funneling, and they are keeping the main troops into the base. So I put one heal spell down where the mortar is. There is splash damage, and there is the two bombs there. I was expecting the funnel would be such that the bowlers will reach their rage a little earlier, but it doesn't happen. There is only one bowler double bounce that I get, and one good double bounce that I get. But still, this attack is very strong, and the queen comes inside and takes out the Inferno Tower. As you can see, P.E.K.K.A bursts through walls very easily. Queen uses her ability and takes down that tower. And that's it. That's the end of the base. Let's look at one more attack. It's in my channel. Okay, this one is versus one hive. Okay, this one versus one hive. Just set the resolution. Here we go. Just decrease the resolution a bit. I'm missing my LAN connection today. I'm using mobile net. Hmm?